Arnab Goswami, let me first correct you. Stop calling them settlers. They are Indian citizens. Secondly, I put the blame both on Congress and BJP, but more on Congress because this is an administrative-sponsored genocide of Muslims of Assam who are Indian citizens. Secondly, the Congress spokesperson is not talking about who is Siddique Ahmed. Siddique Ahmed is the minister in Tarun Gogoi's ministry who says that BTAD is responsible. And you're absolutely right that but for that statement of that lady Pramila Rai Brahma, this thing has happened. And she harps on NDFB. So why isn't Tarun Gogoi arresting the BJP candidate and NDFB? Because NDFB is a banned organization. You book the BJP candidate in Unlawful Activities Act. And lastly, Mr. Arnab Goswami, I am quoting to you 2 hours ago, Indian Express website. It quotes the speech of Mr. Narendra Modi given today in West Bengal in Bankura, where he says illegal people must go, but Hindu refugees are allowed. Please understand that this for the first time this sort of language is being used in West Bengal. And he says that people who pray Durga Puja are allowed in India. People who have Indian blood in their veins can come to India. I mean, this is a classic Zionist policy which Israeli government is adopting.
Which goes completely
My point
against.
over is that, yeah,
which goes against what Kiran Rijiju says that this is. No. Therefore.
Let me complete. No, therefore, let me complete. Your first question about who is responsible, I feel Tarun Gogoi is the Modi of Assam. He has to be blamed. He has deliberately closed his eyes towards the genocide of children, Adivasis, Hindu Bangladeshis,
please don't use
Bengali people over there. Now this is what Tarun Gogoi has done. So as far as I am concerned, there is no difference between Mr. Tarun Gogoi and the politics practiced by Mr. Modi in Gujarat. Both are responsible for genocide of innocent Indians. Mr. Tarun Gogoi is doing the same thing. And you mark my words.
What about people like Mr. Owaisi? What about people like Mr. Asaduddin Owaisi? First of all, you say here, Asaduddin Owaisi, 1 minute. Mr. Owaisi.
I am not responsible for genocide.
Mr.
I am
Owaisi,
not responsible for Naroda Patia.
I'd like to remind you about something.
For making Zakia Jafri.
I'd like to remind you about something.
I am not responsible. Yes, you can remind me of anything.
I would like to remind you about something.
It is the courts of law will decide.
Mr. Owaisi,
let me remind you.
Let me remind you.
He was exonerated, of course.
Let me remind you of something because it appears to me that you're afraid of being reminded of something. Are you afraid of my reminding you about something?
No, I am not afraid of you or anyone else.
Okay, so don't be afraid of because you know. I will certainly. I want both.
You must give me opportunity to rebut you.
I will, but don't get nervous. I would just like to point out here that I will ask Prem Shukla to respond.
You invite me and you get nervous. If I don't come on your program, your correspondent calls me 5 times in a day and you're telling me I'm nervous. Boss, you call me. You
see, Mr. Owaisi, there is a fundamental difference.
Now don't tell me
there is a fundamental difference.
If you feel I'm nervous, don't call me.
There is no. I was just looking at your body language there, Mr. Owaisi. My question is, and I remember a certain Mr. As, you say tonight, and we agree therefore, that if the issue is a demographic issue, what is happening in Assam, it must not be given a religious spin. First of all, do we all agree that to give a communal angle to what is an issue of ethnic unrest between communities, that communal angle should not be given? First of all, do we agree on that? Having agreed on that, I would like to remind Mr. Owaisi.
No, I don't agree with you.
Well,
I don't agree with you.
That's the issue.
I don't agree with you.
That's the issue, Mr. Owaisi. That's the issue, isn't it? The issue is that you say one thing but you do another. Ask Samujal Bhattacharya, who is from Guwahati today, that the last thing that needs to be done in the state of Assam is to create communal strife. It may serve your interests, Mr. Owaisi, to create communal strife, because you will go there, you will parachute, you will create communal strife.
Small children have been butchered over there. What interest do I have to serve? People have been made widows over there. How low can you go?
Because Mr. Owaisi says, because Mr. Owaisi you said, because Mr. Owaisi you said this.
I have not said in Bankura. Why don't you use the
My question is this simple.
Small children have been butchered.
A mix of.
Have you not seen the photographs of how children have been
Mr. Owaisi. Mr. Owaisi, remember this. Remember this. A mix of terrorism and communal strife is a dangerous cocktail. No country wants it. No state needs it. Communal strife and terrorism together. the people will pay a price.
Why don't you have the guts to tell them on their face?
Then Mr. Sadiq, I ask you tonight. I ask you a question of guts.
Who's this forest ranger?
On an issue of
forest rangers have been arrested.
On an issue of guts. On an
You've been speaking about everybody else, but you have not even once said you can.
A question goes here.
You can talk about ethnic cleansing. You can talk about any other thing.
You have done ethnic cleansing in Kashmir Valley, na?
The whole BJP.
Your Omar Abdullah has never criticized it.
Why?
Your Omar Abdullah has done ethnic cleansing in Kashmir Valley. What are you doing about the Hindu Pandits?
Oh, really?
Why you are not rehabilitating them? We are not communalizing the issue, but you are communalizing the issue.
You don't know then.
We know better than you.
You don't know.
Because you have never tears for the Hindu Pandits. But your Omar Abdullah, he is making a childish statement with separatist agenda.
You don't know how many people have come here.
3 lakhs people are even today in the transit camps. You know that?
We are creating a
no, you are not creating anything. You have done ethnic cleansing and you have never even made any statement against the militants.
Wherever BJP has gone,
the people who massacred Hindus, you have never made any statement against the militants. And you are making statements in the Assam. There is a demographic issue and you are communalizing it. There is confrontation between illegal immigrants and the son of soil, and you are trying to communalize it. You are trying to communalize it.
Are you trying to justify the massacre?
No, we are not trying to justify.
Are you trying to justify the massacre?
We can't justify the violence.
I mean, you can't.
But they are communalizing it. But they are communalizing it. Who are communalizing? Mr. Owaisi is communalizing it by saying they are Muslims. They were not massacred because they were Muslims. And the confrontation is between the Bodo and those illegal immigrants. Everyone knows why the Nelly massacre was done. And the Congress party.
Are you justifying the Nelly massacre? Are you justifying the Nelly massacre? Are you justifying the Nelly massacre?
No, I'm not justifying.
Then take it back.
But they are not taking any action against them. There was no action against Hiteshwar Saikia. There is no action against Tarun Gogoi. And they are blaming Narendra Modi.
One Priyanka Chaturvedi, Asaduddin Owaisi says here Tarun Gogoi is the Narendra Modi of Assam. He said that. 1 second. To Priyanka Chaturvedi, I want a response to Asaduddin Owaisi.
I'll tell you.
To that comment.
No, I will reply to Mr. Owaisi.
Reply to Mr. Owaisi and Mr. Owaisi alone, Priyanka.
She will not reply.
Reply to Mr. Owaisi. Just what? Reply to Mr. Owaisi.
Yes,
reply to Mr. Owaisi. Come to the point.
Narendra Modi of Gujarat and Tarun Gogoi of Assam. Two differences are, firstly...
No, never. How can you say there are two different things?
No, 1 second.
Let Mr. Owaisi will respond to her.
When violence broke out in Assam, army was deployed instantly. We saw how Mr. Narendra Modi behaved during the 2002 riots. When we have violence in Assam, we have the Chief Minister demanding for an NIA
what
probe
demand?
and not
He was
wanting
also
to
demanding for the
do
central
a
forces.
state level
Even
probe
Narendra
and
Modi
ending it there and then.
demanding the central forces
in Assam, when there are riots, you do not have a Chief Minister who took action and reaction. While in Gujarat, a 2002 is justified by action and reaction. There's a huge difference. You need to understand that.
Miss Chaturvedi, again I am telling you, Miss Chaturvedi, I'd like to tell you once again, a minute please. Please remember, rhetoric does not substitute fact, and knowledge of what is happening on the ground level of the issue does not substitute repeating one issue ad nauseum. Kokrachar has witnessed bloody clashes that began in August 2012, in which more than 80 people were killed, in which 400,000 people had to seek refuge in 200 relief camps. Today the violence has happened in the same region. Why should your state government not be held responsible? Why should it not be held responsible?
Goswami,
I want you to contradict if you can on fact, Asaduddin Owaisi.
Mr. Goswami, at no point, you cannot bully me into saying the words that you want me to say.
You don't. You have to answer the question.
Yes.
Why does a riot happen again and again in a Congress-ruled state?
No, it's just that if I answer something which is contrary,
why does a riot happen again and again in the same place in a Congress-ruled state?
I have clearly said in Assam, Mr. Gogoi has asked for an NIA investigation.
Oh, NIA investigation. Asaduddin Owaisi, your response to the Congress spokesperson.
Yes, we have asked for it.
Asaduddin Owaisi. Asaduddin Owaisi is responding.
Mr. Goswami, that you do not seem to understand the
Mr. Owaisi is responding. I heard you there. Mr. Owaisi is responding to you now. Mr. Owaisi.
Sure.
Madam, please tell the nation who is Siddiq Ahmed. How is it that your own minister is saying that you are a liar? He is saying that your government, your ally is responsible. And 8 rangers, madam, forest rangers have been arrested. I mean, come on, accept the responsibility. What has happened would not have happened but for the connivance of BTAD area over there. You harp about NDFB. Why haven't your Tarun Gogoi, the great Tarun Gogoi, arrested them so far? And you mark my words, come May 16th, this soft Hindutva adopted by Tarun Gogoi. Listen to me. Listen, what investigation? What investigation are you talking about? Why don't you show the same anger as you shown towards what happened in Gujarat? It is your government. You want us to close our eyes? No. People have been butchered over there. Children have been killed over there. Automatic weapons. What has your government done in 2 years to seize illegal automatic weapons? What is the government doing? Sleeping over there? What are they doing? You coming on national and say that you're doing. What are you doing? What will NIA do? Will they bring back the lives? 50 people are still missing now. Children have been made orphans over there. And you say, no, my only request is that
show the
same amount of anger as you show towards Modi.
There are other factors that come into play here.
No, I don't need to understand. You need to understand the ground reality.
Anyone who is responsible,
you mark my words, come May 16, you are going to lose 5 to 6 parliament seats over there because of your soft Hindutva approach in Assam. It's a genocide over there of people over there, and your government is sleeping over there.
You are blaming Hindutva. Why
it is a shame. Today we are we are accused of soft Hinduism. We are accused of bringing in illegal immigrants for votes. This is absolutely ridiculous.
Well, you've been accused of soft Hindutva.
There is no illegal immigrants.
No, this is not Hindutva.
Muslims have been killed because they didn't vote for a Bodo candidate.
Exactly, that is what I'm trying to say here. They were charged with the same branch.
Why have they been killed?
On the other side on the Newshour tonight. On the other side on the Newshour tonight, I take a break. I'm taking a break because on the other side on the Newshour tonight, I will ask the BJP one question. The BJP faces charges that its leaders met some terrorist leaders of the NDFB with regard to the elections. And therefore, the question on the other side is what is happening in Assam. Is it a dangerous cocktail of communal vitriol mixed with terrorism? And if the politicians of Assam and national level politicians do not show the spine to call a spade, then who will? We are back tonight because when Assam is burning, national politicians can't just be sniping. I'm back in a few minutes.